Hey guys, Sean here. A while back I did my DC collection, so today I'm going to do my Marvel collection. Um, so this is my essentially my Marvel collection, or at least part of it. I'm going to do this in three parts for this video because going through everything I owned Marvel related, I owned a lot, like 48 things, and that counts like various movies, different cuts of movies, etc., etc., etc. So I'm gonna try and do this in like three parts. Um, okay, so this is gonna be part one of my Marvel collection, and much like my DC collection, I'm gonna throw in a couple of video games. Um, First one, okay, so I'm gonna do these two together. They are my Spider-Man's 2 and 3 video games for PlayStation 2. I do not have the first game on PlayStation 2. I used to a long time ago, but I guess I lost it or sold it or whatever. I don't remember. I think I lost it in my old book bag that I had in 2007. Because I lost like a lot of my movies, a lot of my CDs and everything. I've just been trying to replace some of it ever since. So my Spider-Man's 2 and 3 games. Um, this is technically not Marvel; it's Dark House or it's Dark Horse Comics, but I don't have anything else in the vicinity of Dark Horse. So I'm just gonna throw it in here. It's The Mask and Son of the Mask, which I don't ever watch. Son of the Mask. It is a completely crappy movie, very crappy. So if you guys ever watch these, please just watch this one. Um, Now we're getting into the Marvel stuff. Um, so you got Men in Black, 1997. This is a Malibu Comics production comic, but in like late 80s, early 90s, I think Marvel had bought Malibu Comics, and therefore Men in Black technically became a Marvel comic. Even in the credits, I think for the movie, it says Marvel Entertainment or something like that. I don't remember. I'd have to watch the movie again. Um, and yeah, these are all going to be in the order of release. Um, so they got the Blade Trinity or Blade trilogy here. The first one released in 80 or was in 98. Second one was 2002, and then the third movie was 2004. I don't know though if the version on Blade Trinity I have is the extended cut though. I don't know because it doesn't really say, and I don't think the runtimes listed on the case match the runtimes on the movie. I don't know. Let's see. And yeah, Blade 1 and 2 are on like a flip disc. I don't know why, but they are for some reason. But I have it. I have the trilogy, I guess. X-Men, the very first X-Men, the one that started off the Marvel boom of comic movies, if you will, released in 2000. The original Spider-Man movie, which I hold a special place in this movie for me because, or this movie holds a special place for me because this was essentially, my X-Men essentially. This was the movie that got me into the comic book genre, so that's why I say it's essentially my X-Men. Men in Black 2, released in 2002. Tommy Lee Jones, Will Smith are in all three of these movies. And they did kind of neuralize K at the end of the first movie, but they found a way to bring him back because the new villain they're facing, Selina, I think her name is, basically is tied to K's past, and he's dealing with the knowledge to fight her, to beat her, so they had to deneuralize K to bring him back. Daredevil, I've said it before, I have both versions in this. This is a 3-disc, like a custom-made 3-disc set, which includes the theatrical cut and the director's cut. And this is an underrated movie. X2, X-Men United. Some say this would be the best X-Men movie. I respectfully disagree. I think Days of Future Past and the first Deadpool movie are both the best. And you even have Logan in there, which I'll get to Logan eventually. The 2004 Punisher movie, this is the theatrical cut. I do not own the extended cut. I do not know why, but the extended cut is only on DVD, not on Blu-ray for some reason. But it is what it is, you know. And I highly enjoy it. Spider-Man 2, released in 2004. Fantastic Four, 2005. And also, speaking of Fantastic Four, so in Multiverse of Madness, they brought in John Krasinski from The Office and A Quiet Place to play Reed Richards because I guess he was like a fan casting for years. But here's what I don't get. They don't intend to bring him back. So what I don't get is why didn't you just get Ewan Griffith to play the part instead if you weren't planning on bringing Krasinski back? Like, seriously. Because they got Patrick Stewart to play Xavier in the movie. They even got the guy from the disliked Inhuman show to play Black Bolt. Like, seriously. People didn't like the Inhuman show, yet they brought the Black Bolt actor back to play Black Bolt in the scene with the Illuminati. So it's like, why get Krasinski if you're not going to use him again? I don't understand Marvel these days. I probably never will understand Marvel. X-Men: The Last Stand. Some people hate this movie. I don't. Like, I understand why people don't like this movie because they did kind of cram both the Cure story and the Dark Phoenix story, which they kind of built up in the first two X-Men movies. And so as a result of basically what I heard is that this movie was rushed into production and the studio kind of forced the Cure storyline on them. And so as a result, the Phoenix story kind of took a back seat, became like essentially a B plot instead of the A plot. So that's kind of why I think people don't like this movie, is because it reduced the Phoenix to essentially a split personality. Which even Simon Kinberg has come out and said, yeah, we fucked up and we're sorry. That's why he wanted to do Dark Phoenix back in 2019, which even then people didn't like, and he again said, yeah, we fucked up, we're sorry. I'm sorry. But I even like Dark Phoenix. I didn't think Dark Phoenix was terrible. Ghost Rider, 2007. This is the theatrical cut and then the extended cut. One of these days I would love to get a 3-disc case and put them together, much like I did with Daredevil. So that guy's going to be the end of part 1. Catch you in part 2.